Yeah, my upbringing was really good. My mom tried everything she could for me. I grew up with three brothers. She was a single mother of three. So, I had a good childhood. My mom did everything. She tried to keep me in school. She kept me away from forming bad habits, but, it didn't work out well. Started hanging around with the wrong crowds, and before I knew it, I was drinking and smoking at the age of 13, getting kicked out of school. I got kicked out of three different counties, and eventually I had to go to an alternative school, which led to me getting kicked out again. Some of the things I got into were marijuana, alcohol. That was at an early age. Around 20, I was smoking meth. When I started using meth, that was the only drug I used. I drank a little bit, but I never got drunk. So I got locked up this last time, 2022, and I did 3 months in the county jail. And while I was there, a guy came in by the name of Bobby Dodd, and he presented a better way to me and all the other inmates there. I knew that was for me because I'd been praying for something to change, and I talked to Bobby. He said he'd try to get me in, and a week later, I was getting bonded out and off to a better way. When I got on the property, it was beautiful, amazing. I wasn't expecting something that beautiful. I was expecting like maybe one house, but instead there's 4 houses. I didn't know I was gonna be coming to a place where I had over 100 guys at it. My memories when I first got on campus were meeting Anthony Dove and Tyler Ford. They did my intake, brought me in. They were warm and welcoming, prayed over me, and got me into my house, got me some clothes. Everybody was just loving and caring, all hugging on each other. As soon as I experienced that, I was ready to go. I've never been used to that, because I knew that what I was doing was right. I knew that that's what I needed to do. I needed to get my life back on track, and I needed to get freedom from addiction. The structure at A Better Way was more militant than anything I've ever experienced. Folding your clothes, getting up at 4:45, having your bed made a certain way. You couldn't talk. It was a lot to digest and get used to and adapt to. My trip to Florida was unforgettable. Getting to know Brother John on a more personal level was cool. Doing devotion with him and the speeches he gave, the encouragement he gave, I'll never forget, and it'll continue to lead me in the right direction for the rest of my life. So when I got baptized, I came out of the water knowing that my addiction, my life of addiction was over. I knew that God had a better walk for me, a better life for me, and all I had to do was take it step by step, day by day, and strive to be the best person I can be. I laid everything that I knew about myself and all the way I thought the world works, I left it in that water. My relationship with God since finishing is it's been good. Doing your devotion on your own, you got to make time for yourself. Even with working, getting up early, you still got to get up even extra early so you can do your devotion and still have time to get ready for work. It's good, man. If I had to take anything from A Better Way, it would be, number one, devotion, the structure. I'm gonna try to implement that in my life as much as I can. The getting up, making your bed, keeping everything neat and organized. It speaks about your internal mind. If I had to tell myself anything 18 months ago, I would say to not get ahead of yourself, to stop and think and not get frustrated. Don't let your anger cloud your judgment of what's best for you. Without the accountability, if you make the wrong move, you could very well end your life. And it's people with addictive personalities, that's really serious. I take everything I do with my sobriety very serious from that point.